everyone! So if you saw my recent e.l.f. haul video, then you'll know that I got quite a large amount of things and it's taken me a while to test them all out. So this is going to be a review of most of the products that I received in that haul. I'm going to try to stick to the order that I went through them the first time, just so it'll be a little bit easier to follow. So the first product that I have been using is the e.l.f. The Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. So it just says blushed bronze. It's not exactly like shade colors or anything. I still think that the bronzer side is too dark for my complexion. I tried to use it with a light hand and then blend it in a lot, and it's like too, I know bronzers are supposed to be like brown tone, but it's like too brown on my skin. So someone with darker skin, even like a couple shades darker than mine, it would work a lot better for them. But here's like the side-by-side comparison of NARS Orgasm, which is right here, with the blush from the duo. And swatch, they're a little bit different. They look a lot more similar in the pan, I think. So this is Orgasm, and then this is the blush from the e.l.f. duo. So this one's just a little bit lighter and has more gold shimmer. I have to say that I kind of prefer the e.l.f. because the NARS Orgasm always made me look a little bit too glowy and sparkly, kind of disco ball-y. And I thought that Orgasm was like the perfect color. Everyone was always talking about it as being the perfect color for pale people, such as myself. And yeah, I much prefer the e.l.f. one. So this, if you can find a code, I believe is $3. And then if you find a code for like 50% off, it'll be $1.50, so 75 cents just for the blush. I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. And the Orgasm, it's got to be in like the $27 range or something. I'm kind of like throwing that number out, but I really don't know. Too much, considering you can get this or you can get that. I like this. And let me also just really quickly explain my hair and makeup. Very low key today. I'm just wearing mascara, blush, and lip gloss, one of the e.l.f. glosses that I'll talk about in just a sec. But didn't feel like going all out today, so oh well. The next item that I talked about in the haul video was the quads, the little 4-pans. And I've taken all of the dividers out. So if you want to see what they look like with dividers in, you got to go watch the other video or go to eyeslipspace.com. So this is what I did with the first one. I just put some Tarte eyeshadows in there. That's kind of like the neutral springy quad. And then the other one I have more darker shades for like smoky eyes or just more dramatic looks. And these came from the A-List palette from Tarte. That thing was just so big. It's like the purple quilted one that they came out with, I think Christmas before last, and it's so bulky. And after taking out the lip glosses and the eyeliners and everything, it's kind of pointless. So then this one has some Depotted Urban Decay, and I totally lost like half of this one and this one. I think this is Road Stripe and this is Route 66. The purple one, I don't really recall what it is. Oh, Shattered, I think, and then, and that just shattered some more. Awesome. I cry. And then, so this is supposed to be magnetized, but apparently not that much. I guess it is magnetized, but there's no magnet on the bottom of this one, so that was my mistake right there. And then these are just the Merle Norman shadows that I depotted. And then the last one, what I've done with it is put in the blushes that I got. And I'm really, really loving this one, the light pink one, which is called Shy. It reminds me a lot of MAC's Well Dressed when on. It's very, very smooth and pigmented. This berry kind of brighter shade I haven't really been able to use a whole lot. I'm thinking come winter I'll be able to use it more often for like the flushed just in from the cold kind of look, which looks really pretty with like a berry lip and really simple eyes, just like black liner on the eyes. And then this other one, it comes off a lot more pinky than peachy. In the pan it looks pretty peachy, but yeah, definitely on the skin it shows a lot more pink than peach. So I'm liking these, and these I believe are only $1, and then they already come with the magnets on the back. So if you take out the little divider that's in there, you can fit more. You can probably fit, I think if you put this one over here and that one over there, then you will probably be able to fit 5. I haven't tried that yet because I only have 3 so far. The next thing, well, I don't know if this is the next thing I talked about, but the eyelash curler I have actually been using. I've used it a couple times now, and I think this little finger grip is just so handy. I haven't used eyelash curlers in years upon years because my eyelashes are pretty curly naturally and they're pretty long. So I figured, what's the point of curling them when I'm just going to use mascara? It's going to do kind of the same thing. This shows a little bit of difference. I mean, I can notice a little bit of difference when I use it. Not dramatic difference, but I don't know. Next, I'm going to talk about the brushes, and I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that this powder brush was one of my favorites now that I own. It's just called Powder Brush. It is very, very soft bristles. It works perfectly for buffing in, well, I'm not wearing any foundation or anything, but for like buffing in the powder or powder foundation. I don't think I like it for liquid foundation just because you don't have the same control as say like with a MAC 187 or 188 brush. But just this works so quickly and you can just buff the powder in really simple. I believe this was $3, totally worth it. And then the Studio C brush, the eyeshadow brush, I've been using this one a lot too, especially with if I turn it sideways. It's going to be kind of hard to see. Like that. Then I can do the highlighter really easy and just put it right up there. And then this also works pretty well for putting color in the crease, or if I want to turn it sideways, then I can just do like an all over lid color in no time. So I'm really liking this one too. Next is the Plumping Lip Glazes, and I have this in Ruby Kiss and Fire Coral, and I'm wearing the Fire Coral right now. They have about the same pigmentation. They're more on the sheer side, and if you can tell from looking at the bottom, there's not a whole lot of product in here. It looks like there is when you look at it like that, but then you look at it from the side, yeah, there's not a whole lot in there. The scent doesn't really bother me. It's kind of a borderline minty. I can understand why some people would be offended by it though, especially this side. It totally smells like Ricola or like cough drops or something. Very medicinal and very, yeah, herby, like herby medicinal kind of scent. I'm more happy with the Fire Coral, and then this one, the Ruby Kiss, that color is really pretty too. It's just like a medium kind of red with a little bit of silver shimmer in it. It's very subtle. It's not like a bright red. It's not going to be very vibrant or dramatic. Just like a nice, soft, subtle kind of look. And then these ones, the waterproof eyeliner pens, I have Black, Midnight, and Plum. And to be honest with you, I haven't gotten to use the Midnight or the Plum yet. I've used the Black about 5 times already, and I really like it. This is just the pen liner that you can make a really thin, that's a little too thin, a really thin line, or you can, you know, push down, use a little more effort, and make a thicker line. And this is a great eyeliner for when you're on the go and you don't want to have to sit down with a brush and your gel eyeliner and dip it in and keep dipping back and to get that really precise line. I mean, this gives a pretty precise line if you can steady your hand. I'm really liking the Black. I didn't notice it fading too much. I mean, it said waterproof eyeliner pen, but I get a lot of excess like moisture in the inner part of my eye. So I'm constantly, you know, going like that. It's almost like, I'm not going to say that I'm crying throughout the day, but sometimes like I'll feel excess like water, like my eyes are leaking, and that sounds really bad. But anyways, so it'll kind of come off or like come up a little bit near the inner corner. I don't know if that's common, but anyways, that's what happens with me. My favorite product